Coco Gauff brings out the largest crowd here at the United Cup as the fans pour into the stands to see the future of tennis. As always, this video is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use, of Fair Dealing, and the Digital Millennium Act. Call me Coco Champion. Coco, you're amazing. Coco. Go, Coco. That's right, guys. The fans with their signs in the stands, the United States flags just waving around people's heads like a helicopter. This was a sight to see. Look at the grip, guys. Now, Coco's forehand was on full display, her backhand full display, her defense full display. Now, when you're a coach and you're helping develop a player, you want to work on the things that they're not so great at, but you also want to continue to work on their strengths, right? However, during battle, the intensity of a match, a lot of times a player is going to resort to what they feel comfortable with, right? They're going to resort to what they do well. And watching this matchup against Coco with Layla, you could see Layla would resort to what she felt comfortable with. And I say it all the time, styles make fights. It's all about the matchup. Now, we just saw Layla with a very impressive victory over Donna Vekic, but the style of play that Layla wants to play, and I showed you in the previous video how she's a baseline bully, she wants to keep everything in front of her. But facing Coco, we all know players like Barbora Krejcikova, players like Elena Svitolina, players like Anna Kalinskaya. If you watch these Emma Navarro, if you watch these matchups against Coco, they go, especially Svitolina, Kalinskaya, and Barbora, they go to that forehand side of Coco relentlessly. They do not let up. I mean, in Saudi Arabia, Barbora went to that forehand side literally for the entire rally. She did not let up. She said, Coco, if you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me on that forehand side. But Layla, if you watch this matchup here, she went to the forehand side a couple times, but during these rallies, no more than 3 times. She didn't back up off of the forehand side, and every time Coco did an amazing job returning it. But again, Layla plays a lot better. She's more comfortable when she's coming cross court with the forehand. And you see here, after 3 shots to that forehand side of Coco, she then goes to the opposite side. This is playing into her backhand side, but it's also relieving the pressure on Coco's forehand side and giving her a short ball where she can just get to the net and return it. Coco on her short balls, 10 for 10. Perfect on her short ball. She showed her defense and her speed. That is exceptional. That is amazing. That is insane. While Layla 10 for 17 on her short balls, and this was one she did not win as Coco rushes to the net, shows her speed, and puts away this easy winner. And again, Layla just stylistically, it's just a bad matchup because Layla's not necessarily comfortable attacking that forehand side of Coco. She plays right into Coco's backhand, and stylistically, this is just a bad matchup for Layla. And you saw this, and it has nothing to do with Layla's skill. It has nothing to do with her athletic ability, her defense. It's just that's what she's comfortable doing. That's her style of play, and it plays into Coco's strengths. And it's really about styles making fights. That's really all it is. It's about the matchup. And any type of in-match adjustment that I think could have worked for Layla, more powerful on the serve, right? To set up the rally with Coco on the back foot. But the problem there is the bigger, the stronger, the faster you go on your serve, the harder it is to control. And that's just not in Layla's game. So stylistically, just a bad matchup. Coco gets the victory here, guys. She's all smiles and cheers as Team USA gets off to a perfect start here at the United Cup. Tennis in a minute. We'll be back.